fair. Oh my god, you died.
Oh yeah. Jesus Christ.
Oh my god, I'm so good at video games. I'm so talented. Twitter! We need the Nerf Yasuo January 20th. Rain! The combo was too long. He took 90% of my life off a straight hit and there was nothing I could do, right? This game sucks! Probably. But that's what break is for, right? Well, yeah. But if you really want to make the most out of your breaks, it's time for a lesson in economics. Break economics. Break economy refers to the resource management of two skills combo breaker mechanic between both players. The state of break economy will majorly influence the decision of which players each combo should go for, whether they're optimizing damage, Oki, or trying to gain an advantage in the break economy. There are two mechanics which directly influence break economy. The first mechanic impacts the player doing the combo. Limit strike refers to when major hit reactions such as a wall bounce, ground bounce, or tumble are done more than once per champion in a single combo, causing the combo to immediately end, with wall bounce limit strike launching the opponent to the corner, ground bounce limit strike giving an incredible knockdown, and tumble limit strike doing a mix of both depending on distance from the corner. Limit strike will also grant 20 extra damage and 25 super meter, but in reference to break economy will also grant 20% break meter. A common strategy at high level is on a first touch, route into limit strike to gain a break economy advantage, and use the limit strike knockdown to get Oki and kill on the second touch. The second is break bonus. Break bonus is a status which procs for the player being comboed when a combo reaches approximately 480 frames of combo time or 8 in-game seconds, where any hit after the proc will generate significantly more break. The break generation of break bonus is exponential with combo length, meaning the longer a combo, the more break each individual hit will generate. Does this mean that I should always keep my combos short and go into limit strike if my extensions will proc break bonus and they'll be able to break out? Yes and no. Let's take this situation as an example. I'm playing Ahri Yasuo freestyle with full break. The opponent is a full HP Echo with 60% break. This team has a TOD from round start resources on Yasuo start as long as you have assist up. If your team has routing that can threaten a kill at the given opponent HP, depending on the break economy, it's a good idea to go for the kill because break bonus will proc late into the combo, and ideally the opponent loses around at least 60% HP and now they have no break, effectively creating a break or die situation, and they'll die in the next touch anyways. Let's compare this to the two-touch limit strike strategy discussed earlier. We take around 50% HP in the first combo and get super meter and break meter in order to make the break economy more favorable towards us. We also get Oki to kill off the mix from a second touch. However, the opponent will build break in the middle of the second touch, which will reset neutral and require us to win a third interaction we wouldn't have to play if we just tried for the kill. But what if the break economy situation was slightly different? Let's take the last scenario's teams, HP values, and super meter values, but make the Ahri Yasuo team have a 50% break and make the Echo have 80%. If we try to go for the kill, break bonus will proc and Echo will recognize we're trying to cash out and will break. This is bad because while it's true that we force break and have a slight break economy advantage, we missed out on this Limit Strike Super Meter and Break Meter bonuses, which would have given us an even larger break economy advantage, and Echo still has enough HP to survive our next touch. In that scenario, the value of breaking for Echo went up since Darius was still alive, allowing Echo to sit in the rear guard and heal Grey health, potentially extending his life to 4 interactions to kill in some cases. The main takeaway here is that if the opponent's break economy is good enough to force you to play at least 3 interactions to kill a champion, it's better to route into Limit Strike in order to slowly build up your own break economy in response. Keep in mind that break meter is the only resource in the game that carries over throughout rounds. Even if you don't gain break in that round, playing good break economy can set you up for success in future rounds. We can also look at this inversely from the perspective of the Echo player getting comboed. When should we spend break? The decision to spend break is critical because the moment you choose to spend it, you are automatically at a disadvantage in the break economy. When getting comboed, it's a good time to absorb info on the state of the game. How much HP do we have? Does the opponent have their assist available for an extension? Do they have meter to dump? What if they spend super early to lock me out of break? What if I saved break so I could Fury my anchor champion? Will I even be able to riskily win the round if I do break here? As a general rule, it's good to break if it will force the opponent to play an additional interaction to kill your champion. For example, if the opponent lands a hit on us and we're full HP and we'll get break, and we know we won't die from it, it's okay to let them finish the combo into Limit Strike and Oki. This is because if we break too late into the first touch, we'll still be in the HP threshold for them to kill us in 2 touches, making it a low value break. But since we held a break, for this next touch on the Oki, if you do not correctly block the mix, it's a good idea to break as it forces the opponent to now win a 3rd interaction to kill that champion. Keep in mind that I call this a general rule. The more economically correct a break is, the easier it becomes for the opponent to predict and bait. Be on the lookout when breaking for jump cancel moves, and breaking when the opponent has a handshakeable assist on the screen. That's all I got for this one, chat room. Thanks to everyone who helped me get this video out. I'm going to try to make uploads like these more consistent, but until then, try not to get bomboed.